That's right. Welcome to Florida Man's Pun and Done. We've talked pirates in the past, but today I want to talk a little bit about farming. See, a city fella, he decided one day he was done with the rat race, and he decided he'd like to move out to the country and start a farm. Now, he loved chickens, and he figured what a better opportunity for me than to get a little piece of land and become a chicken farmer. So this city boy, he goes down to the ag store. That's where you buy stuff for chickens and livestock and their feed, and you can buy chickens and all these things. And he says to the man behind the counter, says, "Excuse me, sir, I'm from the city and I'm looking to start my very own chicken farm. I would like to purchase from you everything I need to start a chicken farm." Now, this man at the ag store, he was more than happy to oblige. So he sold this city boy 100 young chickens. He sold him all the food that he would need. He hooked him up with someone who could build a coop and all of the things you need to keep chickens alive. So this young city man, he takes the 100 chickens and he takes all of the feed and everything you need to feed chickens and raise chickens and grow more chickens, and takes these 100 chickens. And the ag store man, he says, "Boy, I sure hope this young man knows what he's doing. It ain't easy." Well, a week later, the young man, he goes back to the ag store. And he says, "Sir, apparently you've sold me bad chickens. I've lost all 100 of those chickens. Not one of them has survived the week." So the ag store man, he says, "Boy, that sounds terrible. I hope everything's going to be okay. Can I please give you 100 more chickens that may be able to survive more than a week?" So the young man says, "Yes, I'm more than willing to try again, and I appreciate you offering this warranty. So I'm going to take these 100 chickens home, and hopefully they'll survive, or else I feel like maybe you are selling me a bill of goods, sir." So he takes these 100 chickens home. He's already got the coop. He's got the food. He's got all the land. He's got everything he needs. And a week later, he goes back to the ag store, and he's very, very frustrated and upset. And he says to this man, he goes, "I believe you are selling me dying chickens." And the ag store man says, "Absolutely not. And if you want a warranty, I gave you 200 healthy chickens, which you have managed to kill. So I will not give you 100 more chickens, but if you'd like to give it another shot, you feel free to purchase at a discount 100 more chickens, my cost, no markup. I will sell them to you at my cost." So this young city fella, he takes the 100 chickens, very upset, and says, "This man does not know what he's talking about. I'm an educated man, and I know I can keep a chicken alive." So he takes these chickens home, the 100, now this is 300 chickens, and does the same thing he's been doing all these 3 weeks, and yet another week later he storms in to that ag center, and he says to the man behind the counter, he says, "Ag man, you are selling me a bill of goods. That is now 300 dead chickens I have on my farm. I am running out of places to put dead chickens, sir." So the man behind the counter says, "Young man, there's obviously got to be something you are doing that is wrong." And the young man says, "Absolutely not. I've got the coop, I've got the feed, I've done all of it." And the man behind the at the ag center, he says, "Sir, you have to tell me exactly what you're doing that you think could be wrong." And this city boy, he looks him straight in the eye. He says, "Perhaps I don't know what I'm doing. Perhaps I am burying them too deep or either too far apart." You don't plant chickens. Anyhow, Florida man's going to Florida man whether Florida man wants to Florida man or not. Anyway, thanks for tuning in this week. We've had a great time talking. Welcome our new sponsor, Gitmo Bay Cafe. Get yourself a Code Red with some of them extra large huevos, and we'll talk to you